Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Before starting my video, if you didn't subscribe my channel yet, please do, and do not turn on notifications as I'm sharing everyday great contents for you. Okay guys, let's continue where we left our lesson. Let's open our MS SQL. As I remember, we will continue with the data types today. Let's connect our database. Let's open our databases. Which one is ours? Must be DB student exam. Our tables, we don't have any table yet. Right click on it, new table. Perfect. This is our create table UI. So we have a lot of data type here. I'm not gonna tell every single detail. If you need to know everything about what they are, just have a look to a website and you can get information. I'm going to show you the most used data types in our lessons. Okay, let's start with the big int. I'm going to open my Excel file as well. So I'm going to have some notes. Here we go. Perfect. Alright, let's start with big int. It's exactly, we can say this is long if we compare with the C sharp. So it keeps long digit integer numbers. Alright, what's the maximum minimum value from our C sharp lesson. If you didn't watch my C sharp language lesson, I strongly recommend you to watch at least one time because I did many research. I watched lots of videos about every section and I make a collection for you like a pill. Just watch it, take it, and learn it. Alright, let's continue with the other data type, which is going to be bit, and this is exactly same with boolean. So it keeps, let me make it a little bit bigger. It keeps true and false, we can say easily. Let's continue with the char. Char, little bit tricky. Char is not the char in C sharp. The parenthesis is allows you to define how many character you're going to keep this chart data type. If you define it's 5, it's going to be 5. If it's 10, it's going to be 10. So what if I create a data which is more than 10 or smaller than 10? Now I'm going to give some examples to you. Let's say a name which is Michael and Ben. So if you use 10 character for a chart data type, your name is going to be filled up to 10 automatically with the white space. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 character in Michael. So there is 3 more character we need. So system automatically adds 1, 2, 3. So we have 3 spaces here more. So it is 10 character. Same as for Ben. Let's make it left. Let's make it ban. There is 3 character here, so the system automatically add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 spaces to make it 10. What? 10 characters, 10 characters. So I'm not suggesting you if you have data which has a variable character length, so never use char data type then. You can use char if you have, for example, if you're using char 7, your data types have to be 7, not 6, not 8. It must be 7. So uh, um, you will able to use efficiently if it's so. Alright, I assume you understand what the char is. Let's continue with the decimal. Decimal is not the same decimal. Actually, it is the same decimal, but there is a little bit difference between the C# one. For example, it comes automatically 18,0. It means this decimal number is going to be 18 digits, and after comma there is going to be 0. So I'm going to change it to 5 comma 2, and let's say decimal 3 comma 1. Let's say one more time, decimal 7 comma 6. So what if 523176? So it's telling you this decimal data type has to be 5 digit, and this 2 means you can use 3 left for comma and 2 right of comma. For example, let's say it's going to be 5 digit, right? 1 2 3 4 5. So you have 2 digit after comma. So you have to use this kind of data type for this decimal. What about this one? Let's say 1 2 3. So you have 3 digits because it's 3, and you can use 1 digit after comma. What about 7 6? The 7-digit number, and you can use 6 digit after the comma. Alright, let me format my cells. Let's make it general. Let's add a comma. It's not working. Okay, I'm going to add a single quote here. Let me add my comma here. Hopefully, perfect. So we have 7-digit numbers, and we able to use 6 digit after the comma. This is how the decimal is working, guys. Right, perfect. Let's continue with the, we have image here, but we're not going to use image because we using pathway to show our images. We have integer. Integer is integer, from our C sharp. It's keeping integer type of numbers. Let's say integer is integer, keeps integer numbers. Let's say for the decimal, it keeps floating numbers. Alright. Anything else do we need to use? So we have nchar. What is nchar? Nchar. Exactly everything is same with the char, but only difference is it if you would like to add some different letters like Arabic or Japanese or Korean, so you need to use nchar, right? This is the only difference. And let's have a look. Okay, we have a small int, we have tiny int, we have varchar. Okay, let's continue with the small int and tiny int. If I remember correctly, it must be exactly the equal with the short, and tiny int, tiny it must be same with the byte. Keeps integer types of numbers, and same for the tiny int. The maximum, they have maximum minimum boundaries. If I remember correctly, tiny int is same as with bytes, 0 and 255. Small int, I mean short, 32,257 or something like that. You can just never memorize those, guys. Never. Don't keep your busy this kind of information with your brain. If you need that kind of information, just Google it, use the information, and just release it. Don't waste your time trying to keep them all in memory. And we have a varchar. Let's assign our character length here. What does that mean, varchar, guys? We always using, by the way, varchar because let's use our Michael and Ben example here. If you remember, when I type at 10 or 7, whatever it is, for the char, it has to be assigned exactly the number defined in brackets. But in this section, this is a little bit different, which I can call this flexible. So Michael is 7 character here, and varchar 25 means you cannot assign any data more than 25 character. So it's okay, we have 7. So what's going to be done? It is going to be assigned. This is just example. Okay, this is still varchar, not char, but it is look like a 7. It is just look like char 7. This is not assigned char 7. This is still assigned varchar 25, but it is look like 7. There is no space, no gap, nothing. It's just 7 character data assigned to varchar 25. This 25, it's looking our data. Is it 25 or smaller? If it's smaller, cut them all and just use what we have in our hands. Like same like the Ben. It's going to be look like rechar. Okay, I'm going to finish this lesson here. Now let's save our file, close them all, close MS SQL. Let's open our git bash and commit our changes because we did some changes here. Okay, let's ls cd desktop cd MS SQL. Let's have a look our status. As you can see, our file has been modified, but there is a some temporary file. It's telling me close the Excel and let's have a look its status again. Alright, we have just one modified Excel file. Let's git add all to staging area, git commit --m. Alright, let's say here data types lessons. Anything else? Yeah, data types lesson. Okay, let's enter it. Let's have a look. Oh, git status. Nothing here left. Okay, listen. I'm going to finish here right now. And if you crush the like button, I will be really appreciated, as it really motivates me for creating new contents. And if you have some questions, please do not forget to drop the comment below the video, and see you on next lesson. Bye bye, guys.